What is up, guys? And I'm going to show you in this video how to do the first part of the final battle. Now at this point I'm assuming that you guys have gotten all three of the bits, and you've gotten all of those. You know how to get into Mr.Boringsworth Lab, and you've watched all the videos about how to get these backpacks and how to get XP and all that stuff. I will put links to those videos in the description. Also, once you get Sabrina's bit, then you can come and talk to her here on the second floor, and then when you do that, she will give you a magnifying glass, and that sort of reveals some stuff. So some of this footage you can see right here early on is from when I was doing my live stream, so you're gonna see my face right there. So we're gonna go and do the first part. Now for this first part, we're opening a secret door, and then we're gonna get ourselves a wrench, and then there's a secret code, and using that code is how we were supposed to get this first code that we entered in Twitter to get the secret spray. So we'll talk about that here in the future. But this right here, there's a door that we need to open. Now in order to open the door, we're going to add these numbers, which is all of the first, like the first round, the length of videos for all those videos. So you're going to enter 2820, which is the length for the round one video, and then 2955, and then 3119, and then 2222, and then 2657, and then 2246, and then 2314, and then 2401. So I will copy that and paste it here in the description as well for you guys to see as a reference for what you need to do to enter all of this stuff. So you got to make sure you get that number correctly. You can see I'm also entering it here on the keypad, and then you press the button on the bottom right to enter, and basically it says like secret door open. So we're going to show you here where we went to this secret door when we were doing the live stream. So just around the other side of the bedroom, over where the pet merger is, there's this door that used to be closed and now it's open. So when we go into this door, we can see in the back there, we've got ourselves a nice little wrench. So we're gonna need that wrench later. We don't really use it yet, but as a part of when we're in the subway, that's gonna be valuable. Now also the magnifying glass, right here it says free limited time code. Basically, there is a code that you can enter and go on the right and hit that little Twitter thing, and then we're going to enter a code right here. So the code says, "In the hood I lie." So there's no spaces, it's all just one word right there, "In the hood I lie." And then when you enter that, you're gonna get this secret spray obtained, which is very, very important as a part of this whole thing. So you're also gonna have to get to know the map pretty well when you do this whole thing. This is over behind the board that said what dates these are. The Hall of Fame is in there, and also it's just the gold room where you get the box that has all of those free battle coins. So you have to get your way up here. Now I recommend when you jump on the wall, you'll sort of slide against it and then jump from there and then do the leap, and then usually you can get yourself up there to the top. It also helps if you have the agility boots on. So over here we've got this piano. This is the piano room. Some of you guys may have found it. Also click on the stars, the little yellow stars on the left side, and then that takes you over here to your sprays and stuff. Now you want to equip that new spray that has that treble clef. That's the one you want to equip. Then you press the E button, and then you use it in front of this here piano. So you can see something happened right there. These whole things just came out, and you also have to have your resonator here at this point. So you want to make sure that you equip it in order to place it there. Otherwise, if you don't have it equipped in the game, then it won't let you actually place it. Of course, you guys don't need to have the gold one. You can just use the regular resonator. That should work for you. But I've got all gold ones, so I figured I might as well use the gold ones for this whole part. So we're gonna place the resonator right there. So now that we've placed the resonator, you see that there's 8 little pedestals right there. So we have to go and find 8 little decals basically throughout the whole thing. So I'm going to show you where those are located. It's going to take a little bit of time. Now there's one of them that is in the outer city area. So you'll probably have to go and play a couple mini games. It never hurts to have a full backpack full of XP so that you are powered up and you're able to get all these things. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go and get the first item that we need. There's 8 of them, and basically it's kind of like off of the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do thing. It's basically based on that. So we're going to go over here to the floor 2. Now remember when we went and talked to Sabrina, we're going to be able to go over there again, and there's going to be one of these items. Now, of course, if you join a new server, you're probably going to have to go up to the piano room, and you're probably going to have to use the spray again, and you're probably going to have to put the resonators there. Now, these items are not going to show up unless you have the resonator in the whole piano thing. So if these aren't showing up, then check and make sure you've actually got the piano thing open and you've got the resonator going and sitting up there by the piano in the piano room. So that's the first item right there, the coffee. And we're going to go over here to the second item. So just kind of follow where I'm going here in this video. There's 8 of these that are hidden. Some of this time just going across the whole map. So over here up this direction, just kind of follow where I'm going right here, and you guys can see over here is usually where we would like go down there to Mr.Boringsworth Lab. Now see this funky Friday poster right there? You can see right where that little guy is. That is one of the images, and you just go a little bit further up there, and then we've got this little parkour obby thing right here, and this is just pretty simple, straightforward obby. They've made some changes to it. It used to be like you jump here, and then there was a little thing you could jump back, but now like that wind doesn't really push you that much, so it's not really difficult to get past the wind right there. So just do what I'm doing, and we're gonna try to get ourselves to the top of this obby to get the next decal that we need. All right, so now that we've made it to the top here, you can see this musical note right there. We want to grab that. That is the second detail, or shall I say, not decal, but a strange puzzle piece. So we've got 2 of those so far. We've got 6 more to go. So just basically follow where we're going here for the next one. You guys can just drop down pretty easy from that area that you were in. We're going to go for the next one. Of course, just follow where I'm going. You're going to make sure you pause. Otherwise, it's going to keep kicking you back into a bunch of mini games, and you guys definitely don't want that. So this is the badge room. We're going back behind the badge room over here, and you can see just around this corner. This one's a little bit tricky. You can look down there. See that little item down there below those pipes? So that's what we're going for as far as the next puzzle piece. Now, I tried to like get an angle on it and try to click on it from up here, but you can't actually click on it from up here. That doesn't work. You gotta make your way down there and try to make sure you don't fall all the way, or you're gonna have to come back there and try it again. Now you're gonna get a do right here. Do, a deer, yeah, so you get it. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. We've got a couple does. One's a deer, and then that one is actually like cooking dough, I guess. So right here in the champion, this isn't the champion area. This is the outer world access. I'm sure you guys already know. You guys have been in this room. You guys know how to get here. I didn't show like all of the walking from one location to the other. So what we're gonna do is I would recommend turning on your purple boots. You gotta have the purple boots to be able to jump up on these ones, at least to do it fairly easy. And then you can jump across, and it's not too hard if you got the purple boots on. Just double jump and then leap up to the top part, and you should be able to get it. And then right here, you're just gonna do another jump and roll. And then this is where we're gonna get one of the decals, the decal that is on the outer land area. So of course, again, guys, you're gonna have your backpacks filled so that you guys can make it in there. Now that we've got that one, that's the only one that's located in the outer area. Okay, so now we're moving on to the next decal, going up over here, back to this area, but we're going to Mr. Boringsworth's Lab this time. Now, you guys, I'm assuming, have been to Mr. Boringsworth Lab several times in the past. We're gonna come up here. There's the keypad, of course, and the password that we enter, we're gonna enter it again. We've done it many times. It actually stands for passcode. If you were to type it in like a phone, basically, if you're trying to enter the word passcode in a phone. So right here we go. We're going to come up to this bad boy, and we're going to enter this code that we've entered many times before in order to get to the upper layer. 72, and then there's 8 sevens, so it's 72 7777 7777, and then 222 666 333, and then enter, and then that will give you the elevator. And then just follow where I go here, and we're going to make our way into Mr. Boringsworth's Lab. All right, so here we are. We've made it into Mr. Boringsworth's Lab. We've done all of that parkour stuff to get up here, which we've done several times before. And I think they fixed the one part, the shortcut. I couldn't get that working, but right around here you can see we've got a little tuning fork right there. It looks like a pin or something. And then if you just walk past Mr. Boringsworth, you can roll out of this area. Don't turn around the way I am, because that's not the way to get out of there. So yeah, now we've got just a few of these so far. We're gonna go and get the rest of them. So again, follow where I'm going over here. See this area up here? You can double jump over there, and then once you get up there, you can see we've got a decal on the wall, and it looks like a sun. There we go. All right, so we've got that one. So Do Ray, like Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. So we need one that says me, right? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go find the image that has someone pointing at, it's basically an arrow pointing at the person that is them. So just follow where I go, and we're going to find the next decal in order to get to the next area. First of all, we're gonna have to get ourselves to that elevator. Again, we've used this elevator so many times at this point already, so we're gonna go and find that elevator once again. Again, the elevator is behind the badge area, so it's like right behind it, so you can go around the left or the right of the badge area. If the elevator's already up there and you can't get on it, you're gonna have to bring it down to yourself, and then go to the third floor over here. So just follow where I go over here to the third floor, and up at top, just follow this little path, and we're gonna make our way to get the last little puzzle piece that we need to get. So just follow over here. Pretty simple, straightforward, and then over here, and then we take another right. It's a little bit of a walk in order to get this one, but if you roll, it's such a small area that you're probably gonna hit the walls, and you're probably gonna fall, and it's probably gonna take more time if you try to do that. So I recommend just kind of walk. But you can see right here up on the wall at the top of this elevator, which I don't see the elevator open, but maybe you can actually go into that elevator another way and get up there. But so we've got that image right there. All right, and we're going back to the piano room, just cutting out the footage of me climbing up there one more time, because you guys have already seen it, and you guys know where to go to get up here. So now we're going to set up these items to do the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So basically that's what the pattern is over here. You're gonna have to go to your equipment, and the first thing is, it's a deer. It says a do. So of course, we're gonna put the do right there. So do, after do is re. So we're gonna do a re, which is a drop of golden sun. So do, re. And then we're gonna do what stands for mi, which is a sign pointing at me. So we got do, re, mi. And then fa would just be like, I guess you run far, a long, long place to run. That's in the song, so that person's running far. So we got do, re, mi, fa. And then so What would we use to sew? A needle. So that is needle. We're going to use that. Law, which is basically a note. So we're going to put the note right there. Tea, which is this right here. We thought it was coffee, but it's a cup of tea. Gonna put that right there. And then we've also got dough. So I don't know if you like interchange the two doughs. It might still work, but I don't think so. Anyways, you got to put these on here on that order. You've got the resonator up there. You've got the piano. Now you have to hit the piano in a certain order. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then we skip 5. We do 6, 7, 8, and then we go back and we do 5 afterwards. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 5, and then you are going to activate the resonators finally. So we've got 1 out of 3 of the bits activated. Our goal is to try to get all 3 of these bits activated, and then we'll be able to open the subway doors and get in there. And then there's going to be more of this final battle in the future. But yeah, there's going to be more of this whole thing that we're going to have to do. So we've got that equipped now. If you didn't have it equipped already, if you grab it, just make sure you've got the active resonators equipped. You can see they're glowing as well at this time. So there's quite a bit more that we need to do at this point. So actually, finding all of those little puzzle pieces was probably one of the more time-consuming things, because you have to play some mini games to get XP in your backpack to make sure that you can get far enough to be able to get the first dough decal. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go into the middle, and we're going to put these items down here, so in a specific order. I don't know if it really matters the order, but this is the order we're putting them in. So you see the voting, the first one over off on that side, we put the needle right there. The next thing is the T. The third thing next to the T, we're putting the deer right there. And then the next item we're going to equip right here is the musical note. We're going to equip that and place that one right here. And basically what we're trying to do is get a special key to get us into a special room. So next one is the running man on the next one after the note. And the next one is the picture of the person with their face getting pointed to, which is the me symbol. And then we've got this right here. Okay, so we've got the sun. And then we've got right here, the final item is the other dough right here. So we're gonna put this right here. So I'm not sure what this order is supposed to mean specifically, but that's the order that you put it into. And yeah, so we're gonna climb our way to the top, and hopefully you've got better parkour like skills than I do to get to the top of this thing. But anyways, we're jumping up there, and once you get to the top, you get to take that key. That key is all yours. But now we need to go use the key, because there's a special room that we've got access to now. So we're gonna go past the badge room over here to the right of the badge room, and then you can see over on the right there, there's a door that we now have access to. So we're gonna open this room, we're gonna go into that, and once you're in here, there's a couple things to note. Like if you use the magnifying glass, there's some hints that are on the wall that kind of tell you power chords that you're supposed to strum on this big guitar thing. So it's basically a big guitar. Now, if you know your guitar chords like I do, then it's not too hard to do. But yeah, so you want to have your shredder right there. So you have to put the golden shredder, or your shredder, whatever color bit you have to put it on the corner there. Otherwise, this thing's not going to be able to play. See that little play button? That's what happens when you put the shredder on there. So these are open right here. So this is like a guitar. So the first two, it's basically the A key and the E. Well, never mind. We're just gonna say, just do what I do here in this. And this right here is an A sus chord. So basically the clue was you're a little sus. So A sus 4, that's what the chord is on the guitar. It's kind of a pretty difficult thing to figure out, I would imagine. Now the next one is, we're going to do an F chord. So you do the first one on A, and the second one on A, and then on the B part, you do the third string, and on C, you do the fourth string. And then right there, we've got the F chord, and we've got that one played successfully. Now, the next one we're gonna do here, I think, is a D minor. So we're gonna do that one open, and then for A, we do the first one on the top, and then we do the third one, and then the second one from the top here. And now that we've got this configuration, press play, and then you go in there, and we've got A sus, F, and D minor, and that has activated cyber shredder that we got here from Sabrina. Now go back over there and grab your cyber shredder because it's now activated. And also, as always, make sure you've got it in your equipped there. Of course, it's going to be in your inventory, and you see like a new little sunburst color behind it when it's activated. So now we've got the resonators activated, and we've got her shredder activated. Now you guys have to do this in this order because, of course, you wouldn't get the key to access the shredder if you hadn't gotten all those items for the first one. So yeah, all these are kind of part of it, and you have to have the shredder in order to gain access to the drum room for the next part so that you can activate DJ's stuff. So now that you've got the activated shredder, go to these doors over here. You just follow the path that I went to. Now we've got 2 drums in here. We've got a left drum, and if you hit it, then it'll make a sound. And then on the other side, we've got another door over here. And if we break this open, we can see we've got another drum right here. So now we hit that, and there's also up at the top, we want to go up there because we're going to have to place our drums down so that we can get those activated properly. So up here we've got another room. We're going to open that door with the shredder that we've got that's activated, and then we're going to place the dasher right here. Now it says now that the golden dasher is there, you have to figure out how to activate it. So now in order to activate it, we have to do paradiddles. So think of this as right, and then the other one is left. Now paradiddles are something you do on drums to practice drums. It's right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right. So it's paradiddle, 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 paradiddle. So basically what you have to do is hit the right, left, right, right, and then left, right, left, left. So you have to do these drums in a certain order. The first time I did it, I thought I did it correctly, and it didn't actually give it to me. But the second time I did it, it actually activated correctly. And I hear some people have been having that issue. So if it doesn't work the first time, go back to the top, take the shredder off, and then put it back on there, and then come down here, hit the right one, and then the left one, and then hit the right one twice, and then hit the left one, and then the right one, and then the left one twice. And that's how you're supposed to activate it. So I think we've already done our right, left, right, right. Now we're doing our left, right, and then I think all we have left now is left, left. So these are paradiddles, basically. Lots of musical stuff as a part of this whole RB battles, which I think is pretty cool. So now we've done our paradiddles on those drums, and it says DJ's Golden Dynamic Dasher is activated. So now we've got his Golden Dynamic Dasher activated, which is moving us very far along on this whole thing. I know this is a long video. There's a lot of things that need to be done, and I just didn't want to miss any of the details or skip anything for you guys. Even like the wrench, which I don't think we're even using yet. But anyways, now we're up here. We've got our Dynamic Dasher. We want to remove the Dynamic Dasher. And then, of course, we want to make sure that we've got them all equipped. We're going to need all of them equipped in order to open the subway door. So there's the subway door. We've seen in the past already where the subway door is located. Now we're going to show you again. You're going to need at least a little bit of fuel in one of your backpacks in order to do this. But there's also a secret, like, hidden backpack. And I just recommend, let's just go get that hidden backpack, show you guys how to do it and what you need to do in order to do that. So now what you're going to need to do in order to get the hidden backpack, you need to be dressed as Russo. So we're going to go to the Hall of Fame area, and we're going to the bottom. Now in here you can buy a Russo, and that's where you get the Russo thing. It's 5,000 battle coins, and then you've got to be dressed as Russo in order to do this. So make sure you are dressed as Russo in the game before you go and do this. Otherwise, when you go and try to get the bot, it's not going to work. Now, see this red button over here where I've got it? You want to press that button. Now, when you press this button, what happens is it makes a bridge right there, but you've only got 60 seconds, so you've got to run really, really fast. And for this next part, you're going to go get yourself a really big robot that you can use to go and hit that big punching bag that we talked about in previous videos. Now we actually know how to get the item in the punching bag. So we're going to go here across over to the champion shop, and we're going to come to the middle. There is a door right there, and there's a little thumbprint thing. Now you have to be dressed as Russo, and if you have Russo, then it'll recognize the thumbprint and say, okay, yeah, you're one of the hosts. So you can go in there and you can get this. And remember, like, that countdown timer is still ticking down, and you only have 60 seconds to go and do this. So you guys want to make sure you don't waste any time. You might have to try a couple more times if the bridge goes away by the time you get over here. But here we go. We've got the bridge. The bridge is still up there. All we have to do is get ourselves to the other side. Now that we're on the other side, we can just punch this thing with the big machine we've got, and now we've unlocked the secret power pack. So we've got that part. We've got the secret power pack. You guys can go get that where you get all the other power packs. Now, I don't think you need to use just the secret power pack in order to access the subway. I think in order to open the subway doors, of course, you guys have to go through and you have to activate the subway. We've made a video to show you guys how to do that. I'm gonna put a link to all the videos on how to do that, and I'll put notes in the description for you guys on how to do this stuff, basically step by step. But yeah, in here, we've got this whole new shop, and inside of this new shop you can see we've activated this new item right here. Now we don't have to pay anything to get it, fortunately. We don't have to pay extra battle coins, and it's got a capacity of 150. Now I don't know if you necessarily have to do that. It may be just an alternative to getting a larger pack. You can just get a pack instead of with battle coins. You can just get it from doing that. So I'm not sure exactly what that is, but now we're going to make ourselves to the subway, and we're going to get ourselves about to where we're at in the whole progress of this final battle here. But it looks like there's still more that needs to be done, and I think there's still more updates that need to come before we're going to be able to get the Hood of Champions, or the crown, the Hood of Heroes, or the Crown of Champions. So we're making our way over here. Might as well get ourselves some of these golden battle coins, because those pop up every 30 minutes. We're gonna get up here, and you can see across over there, that is the door to the subway. Now this won't work again, guys. This door's not gonna open unless you've activated the door. We've made a video to show you how to do that. That video will be linked in the description. And then also you have to have all activated bits. So you have all 3 of your bits activated. You stand in front of this door, and you see it goes boop, boop. It's checking to make sure you've got all the bits. And once all 6 of those lights light up, then you are here in the subway. Finally, we've made our way here. This has taken so long to get here, but unfortunately, this isn't even all of it. I don't even know how much more there is, if it's going to be even harder than all of that. That was a lot of work, and the fact that it's not completed and we can't get all the way to the end, I don't know, it's kind of a little weird to me, but oh well. This is how you get here, guys. You talk to DJ, he doesn't know what's up. You go and you talk to Sabrina, and she's saying like you need some sort of like power in order to get here. And then if you go to that room where that obby was, you can see that whole power fuel thing. That thing is still at 0%. So it sounds like there still needs to be some updates to this game before we can get the power in order to advance for this whole thing. So anyways, that's how you get to the subway at this point. If you use the wrench on one of these, she's like, oh wow, how'd you do that? But it doesn't actually do anything. And if you go and talk to a little bot outside, he's like, I've been hired to repair the power supply, but we don't really know what's going on with the power supply at this point. So that's how you get all set up. If we find out anything more, I will be sure to let you guys know right away in a video. But that should get you all caught up at this point. If you guys are new here, I would love to have you subscribe and hit that notification bell. And thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.